welcome back one and all to Present Architect for the whatever 13th episode, maybe something like that. We're around about there anyway. Okay, so last time we finished off setting up, or wanting to set up, the basketball league, and I desperately want to give this a go, but I was kind of a bit confused and having to read up about stuff, and yeah, and to be honest, I don't think I even read up about it. However, one of the things that we can do, I found out, is you can now do a quick build. So let's see, a league large is a pre-built. Wow. Well, there's the size of it. That's awesome. Could we fit that? Could that fit in there if I just took out these walls a wee bit? Okay, that's not too bad actually. What's the medium one like? Okay, so that's got like kind of bleachers almost, like that. Yeah. And then small league. The small league would almost fit in actually. It's not too bad. And then training wise, we've got different ones as well. So yeah, I don't know how much these are going to cost, but a basic league, that's kind of the bum basic one. Training basic. So I think we're going to go for a large one, and I'm just going to have to adjust some stuff. Oh, gotta adjust those phones again. Could this be done if I do it like this and just take out the wall in between? Do you think that's possible? Let's see if this will do this. Okay, it's tried to. I'm not entirely sure if it's actually going to build that, or if that's just a preset for what I want to build. Do I have to add to this? I don't know. Anyway, in the meantime, while we figure out whether that's actually going to build or not, we have to demolish this wall, I feel. Which means we probably need to dismantle, yeah, all the foam base will be dismantled as well, which is great. And then one of the other things that I want to start doing is that these guys, you know, recreation, that's hopefully going to be brought down by this basketball. Family, we still need to figure out a wee bit better adjustment to that. Obviously, visitation, we possibly need to expand on, I'm not sure. And then exercise, they've obviously got a wee bit more of that hopefully from this. Hygiene, well, yeah, showers wise, obviously they can go any time of the day, in theory, because we've now got these showers in this area. So I'm kind of just looking to improve various areas. Now they are, okay, these guys, so they are taking that out, but I don't know if that means it's gonna actually make this all properly or not. They are dismantling the trees, which would insinuate to me they are actually putting it in, but I don't know. I'll have to see what happens here, see if they actually start building anything once this is all done. It looks pretty good, to be honest. I quite like it. Might have to run this top line down to the bottom now instead. I might have to take that wall out to allow for it. Okay, so, oh wow. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that worked. Once the tree came down. Interesting. Okay, so we'll kind of leave that to start building then. And then we'll see how they get on once that's all sorted. There's a few things I want to add. You'll see here we added bookcases last time, but I think, oh, what is this? Interesting. I have no idea what this is and why it's standing there and why it's clickable. Okay, get rid of materials and let's click it and see what happens. Polaroid. Oh, okay. So we found a Polaroid of the guys sitting around watching TV and some snooker in the background. Okay, well, that was interesting. I'll have to look into Polaroids, I guess. Something I've not been aware of. But yeah, so that's going well. The library doesn't seem to really be getting books put out. These guys seem to be a bit lazy. So what I'm going to also do is just see if it makes a difference by putting some library shelves. Are these all library shelves? No, I need this. I assume they're library shelves, not just normal shelves, right? Yeah, library shelves. rather than shop shelves. So I don't know why they aren't using them, or why they're so slow. They are, however, getting paid to do that. You can see the cash going up while they're in there. And then, yeah, okay. Anyway, we might just have a guard walk all the way through these as well. It'd be kind of good to see these actually be checked up on. But yeah, one of the things I wanted to do was to put a bookshelf just in here to see if it made a difference. And as far as I can see, I'm guessing it doesn't. However, one of the things I also want to do is I also want to slightly improve the living conditions of a whole bundle of these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a bookshelf in some of these medium guys' cells. And it's going to cost a fair bunch. There we go. However, I feel that we might be able to get some of our needs down by adding these, and hopefully as well. I think you can also get religion, because they can. There's a Bible, I think, in at least one of them, which hopefully will allow us allow them to read the Bible, which again makes them a bit happier, seemingly. So we'll put one here as well. I assume it doesn't block access to their toilet. I can't see why it would. Let's see. A bit of a pause lag there. A save lag, sorry. Okay, so we'll put one in each of these guys, and then each of these guys' cells. So that'll, in theory, get them a bit happier. Now let's see, what is happening? Is this... It's almost 5 o'clock, so I want to see if anyone uses the carpentry, because I'm quite sure we're running a carpentry program. A carpentry 0 interested, but he has started it. But there's 0 interested / qualified, so the leader's in there, but he's not got anyone in doing carpentry with him, which is rather frustrating. However, we hopefully will get somebody else past this, given how many guys we've got in here running the foundation education. So that would be nice. Still not sure about this carpentry as to... Let's stop it for just now until we get more people interested again. Let's see. So yeah, you can see Prison Basketball League. There's a whole bunch of them. In fact, every one of the prisoners that I have in here is in the queue, which is pretty cool. And also, I think you can now put that into the regime as well. So, rather than having free time in the morning, these guys could have... no, you can't. You can't put it in there, but you can... can you? There isn't anything... No, there isn't anything basketball specific. However, we will need a trainer for basketball, which I believe is a member of staff. Basketball trainer. There we go. He's mod content. But we want to buy one of these guys, and he requires an office now. So we can start adding some offices in here, like was planned previously. So we need to do a room, we need to do an office, which is here, and needs to be 5 by 5, and then we just need to make a concrete wall down that side of there, and then we need to add all sorts of bits and bobs. So filing cabinet in here, staff door, office desk, office chair, and then we shall add another chair. Doesn't really need one, but I'll take one anyway. Is there anything else that these... Wow, that's loud. Okay, let's back that off. Okay, let's see, this will only preview one side of full court. Oh, okay, I think that's for actual sections for using that. So yeah, hopefully that will move him around, which is good. Let's see. So that's gone well. How is our basketball court coming up? Wow. Okay, that's actually Can we make this all a priority, please, guys? Because I want to get this done. Get this out of the way. I'm not sure if I'll need to... I think the weights benches are okay where they are, actually. I think we can probably get away with that. Oh, there's some doors randomly. I'm guessing because it's kind of like a gym hall. But yeah. Some workmen actually installing stuff, which is great. And then I assume they'll install the office when they're done, so that's fine. We have a yellow colour to this wall, which is a bit strange, but okay. Not to worry. And here as well. I don't know. Don't know if that's something that just needs cleaned or what, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. Did we get anyone else? Let's ping up our to-do list. We haven't had anyone else pass the foundation yet, but you know, there's time for that. I haven't produced any beds yet, so that's a bit of a problem, but he's overdosed himself, and this guy's been found with some scissors, so those guys haven't gone well. Why is this guy just sitting? Okay, he's just sitting, whatever. Interestingly that they're still all going to bed early and then getting back up to do stuff. I don't get it. Obviously not getting enough sleep overnight, but then I am ruining their sleep quite a lot of the time, so there is that. Oh wow, there we go. So there is our basketball court. That's pretty cool. So there's our LED. So this guy, what's he doing? Is he going to play basketball? No, he's just going through. Yes, he's going through. Okay, and the weights benches, for some reason all of these ones are sitting on top of the wall. So I think we might just, it's possibly just a glitch that will allow you to do that, sorry. Let's see. So, they've got construct a brick wall there, okay. Okay, so with objects then I think we will dismantle this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Just to make sure. Ah, okay, they're still not finished making it yet. Okay, that's cool. Actually got all the sections. That's quite cool. Don't forget to wire me to my goal light. Okay, so there's obviously a wiring section there of some sort. Connect, maybe? The status light to what? Okay. Seems to... I'm guessing that works. I have no real idea though. Still, that seems to work. And quite handy, we've still got a nice wee corridor in here, which we will actually just put a foundation in. We'll just concrete that foundation in, just to allow for that there. Who's overdosing now? There seems to be a whole bunch of people overdosing. We need to find the drugs and where the drugs are coming from. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one, to be honest. Anyway, right, so we've got our basketball court in, which is pretty cool looking. Hopefully that will now actually have some guys play that at some point. Regime. It's not something we can put in the regime. No. One of the other things I also haven't done is I don't think, have we got any? Oh yeah, we do have guards in the max security yard. However, we don't have any lights. So once again, I want to put some. We'll actually just take the weights benches that we moved from the previous yard, and we can put them all in here. Oh, that's rubbish one. We'll put that there. Okay. Put some phone booths in here, but not too many. And then we can move the phone booths that we had in here to... they can go back in here, but just in the right places. So that was slightly further across. Oh, just put that on the wall where there's going to be a... where it was just to be a... Oh, basketball laminate floor. Interesting. Indoor only. I wonder if you need to add the basketball laminate floor. Now I'll leave it for just now and see if these guys will use it first. We need to demolish these two walls though. Those two there, because we want that to be proper corridor. And then our planning walls, we can get rid of this one as well, I think, for just now. Yeah, that'll do once that's done. Okay, we're just past 12, so we'll do a shakedown. Hopefully we can find some drugs. Medicine, booze. drugs is the main issue for me. Okay. Oh, hello. We found a tunnel. So we found a tunnel here. Let's see. Materials, remove tunnels. Okay, that's not too many, thankfully. And then we'll get that back running again, full speed, so we can get rid of this shakedown. It's really only these guys that worry me now, I think, because maybe to a certain extent these guys as well. We need to build around the outside of them with other stuff. Oh, more tunnel. Yeah, okay. So, unsurprisingly, it's the medium security guys that we're having issues with. Which hopefully will allow us to get in and get rid of these tunnels. More drugs. Seem to have found not a lot of drugs actually. Thought we'd find quite a few. Found a lot of medicine, quite a few needles, but yeah, nothing too worrying at this point. A few wee sections there because he's been digging his section away. Now that's fixed that one, and then you guys need to fix this one as well. And there we go. That should be that cell fixed. There we go. Excellent. Okay, no other cells with issues then. Nope. Okay. And they're just finishing these last few places. Cool. So that's pretty cool. I'm quite pleased with all of that. We just have one more place to search, which typically is holding out on us, and is this one here. And there we go. Okay, good, excellent. So let's slow us down again, just because we're overnight. It means that we can do whatever we want without these guys getting in the way. So we want to firstly place some lights in the yard because we want to make a bit more. Let's place some windows along this yard as well, and then they can kind of stare out the windows, just into the middle of nowhere. And then we need to find lights. So there's lights here, and I'll just do the same again. Nothing too crazy, just enough to actually light the place up a bit. And excellent, right, so that will do, and then they'll obviously install these benches and the lights will go in there, which will give us a bit more of like this look. They've still got to be installed, but that's fine, not going to worry about that. There's this funky double wall down here which I might get rid of, but not too worried about just now, to be honest. We can fix that some other time if we need to. And then we'll have to see if any of these guys actually start playing basketball, which would be pretty cool. Now that seems, yeah, that's quite a funnel there. So we need to change that jail door to 2 double jail doors. We shall do. So we'll do a double there and a double there, and then we'll lock them open once they get installed. A lot of these guys not happy. I've only got a wee bit of disturbance going on, but it seems to have been calmed down relatively quickly. Cleaners coming in while the guys are all there, possibly not the best decision they've ever made, but whatever, not too worried about it. A lot of people mad though. Some people getting tasered somewhere. I'm guessing that's probably still in the shower. Oh, we have a prison riot. Excellent. Okay. That did not go well. Okay, so first things first. He's getting attacked here. Oh, okay. We have 2 different sets of rioting then. Let's see how this goes. So let's get some riot police in. Get some more riot police in. Do you know what? Let's just go for 3. And then once we get these guys in, we shall get them all the way to the back of the prison. Come on, guys, get along to here. Okay, if you guys could all come in, that'd be great. And we shall put a bang up, so that goes. Everybody goes back to their cells. However, there's the triumphant music, which is great. And we'll get these guys. Oh, that does not look healthy along there. Some unconscious guards, all sorts of stuff. This should be interesting. Here come the riot police. See how quickly that. Food. Yeah, well, you're the idiots that did this. That doesn't seem to be going well for a lot of people. Let's lock that door open. And lock that door open. Okay, that was a lot of stuff had to be done there just to get through. There's a mess of people. My riot police have not got through yet, but these guys will get through hopefully. So 17 prisoners are rioting. So let's go in, we'll take this bit. That seems to have calmed that. And we'll get these guys in here. Okay. See if we can't quell this riot. Once again, same place, which is interesting. So, we managed to get rid of our riot, but wow, that is a lot. Wow. There's a lot of unconscious people. Is there any dead? Let's see, did anyone die from this? Prison morgue is currently empty, so that's interesting. A lot of blood all around here. Let's just put this up. Let's just keep them in bang up for just now until we get everything sorted. We'll get these guys back to here, these guys back to here, and we'll put these guys. Let's put these guys. A lot of guys frustrated down here, so let's just put them in here. Just make sure that everyone's in an okay place. These guys seem to be alright just now, so we'll just put these guys up in here, make sure everything's going okay, and then we'll take off the bang up and we'll let these guys out to go and do whatever it is they want, hopefully. Yeah, see, I knew there's a reason I would bring these guys down. So let's, this riot set, you guys can go to here. You guys go to here. And you guys maybe just stay back in here actually. No, we'll leave that just now, they're all moving away. So, okay. Interesting. Those guys were alright. And we'll stick these guys into the infirmary. We have a lot of guards in there, we don't have a lot of patients yet. We have a lot of guards getting processed because they were injured. A lot of unhappy people here who didn't go up to this one. Okay, so I think that obviously that's just too narrow is one of the problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to demolish this wall, which will change completely what we did before putting these doors in, because we did see that problem, we just didn't see it quick enough. So we'll demolish those and hopefully that'll make a difference. Utilities wise, this is annoying me with the cables, so let's just run one of these across here and across here just to solve that problem for the meantime. Everybody going and refilling their tasers, yeah. And in the meantime we found some drugs in someone's cell. Okay, so I think having the riot police in there has probably been enough. Let's just okay, these guys are all good, so we can send them home, and send them home, and that's good enough for me. Okay, so that didn't go particularly as planned, would we say, but you know, it wasn't awful. He is unconscious. He is not a drain, he is actually a prisoner. Okay. Can't see this guy. He's unconscious. And that prisoner is needing to go into lockdown for 60 minutes. Okay, let's... This is a problem. Is that one not connected? Did we... Is that another one that's not been connected? Or is that connected and just the guy's not got around to that door yet? Let's see. Utilities... It is connected, so what's happening there? Okay, bit of a strange one. Let me just... While we're at this, given that the library seems to be not fully lit, I wonder if that's why the guys are worrying about going into it or some craziness like that. So let's just branch that off into the library to solve our lighting issue. Branch that into there to solve that problem. And let's see, is this... We do have someone on the door control system, but they're just struggling to keep up with the demand, I'm guessing. Yeah, so we did need to go back to that. Okay, so that's... let's see, we want to dismantle that one, and we want to dismantle that one. So that's kind of cleared up a wee bit of the space. I still think we need to keep these these ones slightly more isolated than others. But yeah, it's actually gone okay. Still a lot of people that are quite unhappy, but again, a lot of that was probably due to the shakedown that we did overnight. Left them a bit sleepy, and then frustrated because they couldn't get food and all sorts. So we're still recovering from that. That's a lot of empty shells. Somebody definitely got shot at a lot. So another lag spike for the saving, which is frustrating. We still don't seem to have anyone in the morgue though, so that's possibly a good call. All the doctors... Now, did any doctors die? I always check this because I'm quite sure we did have more doctors. No, we still have 4, so that's fine. We do have more capacity for armed guards if we want them, so we'll do that at some point. And then we still need to figure out how our basketball trainer's getting on. Let's see. He is looking like he's doing very little, so that's good. We should probably find out why. Okay, so we've done a whole bunch of that stuff, which yeah, went okay. Oh, I just wanted to check the guards in Max in here. Did we actually... Oh, sorry guys, my bad. Let me get the door, guys. Thank you. The door, lock open, and that door, lock open. There we go. That will hopefully solve half of that problem. However, you guys shouldn't be in here because it is not your yard. So we need to... I never get this one right. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this is... I suppose it is still technically shared. Yeah, it is. Prisoner direction. So we can help flow for prisoner direction. Anyway, I'm not too worried about that. That one is minimum security only. Okay, and all of these should be the same. So I don't know why we'd undone them, but anyway, that's fine. So that gives these guys as medium and max this yard. And that's a shared yard. Yeah, okay, these guys are coming into it too, so that's not a big deal. We can work that out later. But yeah, that was a lot of armed guards shooting at folk. How did you get caught with the spade? Please, do tell me. You idiot. Mind you, he's in prison, he's probably not that clever. A bit of a sweeping statement, probably. I'm sure there's a lot of clever people in prison, but yeah, that guy's definitely not one of them. Okay. So, let's see, what are we like for needs now? So family's obviously a massive one. We still need to do phones, mail rooms, visitation. We've kind of done all of those. So the mail room, I mean, it's still working and everything. Library's still rubbish. I don't understand why there's a problem with that there. I keep thinking I'm missing something, but I don't know what that would be. There's plenty of guys that can work in there, so again, we've got the right number of guys working in there. Classroom. Let's go back and see if this anyone interested in this carpentry. There's still one interested. Okay, do you know what? Let's start it just because we can. And we've got the carpentry. Oh, now what's the other one? Workshop safety induction. So that's been stopped while we did the carpentry. So let's see if these guys, are they going to work on carpentry? 3 till 5 PM is carpentry. Why is carpentry 3 till 5 PM? Okay. So let's see, does that narrow down who can use it? Let's see, regime 3 till 5 PM. So it does mean that maximum security guys can't use it, but that's not tragedy. So those guys are working, but they're working on, I assume, license plates. Yeah, storing license plates. Okay, so we need to try and figure out how to get them onto wood instead. So let's see, there is a slightly more detailed regime section that you can look into now. I think it's the programs. There's a program scheduler. Edit schedule. There we go. So interesting. Parole is from 6 AM till whatever. So that's interesting. Guard taser 6 AM. That's fine. Parole hearing. We could edit that position maybe. Oh, I've just managed to drag myself around the map without actually moving those. I don't know how to move these. That's interesting. Okay, so parole we can move to slightly different time. Unpin it. Carpentry apprentice, foundation education are an overlap. So let's do foundation education and then let's do carpentry apprenticeship. So they're not mutually exclusive of each other. And exactly the same for spiritual guidance and pharmacological treatment. Okay, I'll leave that in that one for just now. So in the workshop shared, carpentry apprentice there. In the classroom shared in there. Chapel, which is shared. Infirmary, which is shared. Pharmacological treatment. Okay, I think that's possibly a bit better. I'm not sure it's really made a massive difference, but we can certainly schedule another. Oh, that's not good. That was not intentional. How did I get rid of that? Where did it go? Oh dear, I seem to have deleted it from the side. Where can I find it? Carpentry, there we go, start. Right, and then schedule. Let's move back up again, so we need to move that down to there. So 5 till 6 PM is carpentry. So we'll wait and see what happens if there's people who wanted to be in the classroom who also wanted to be in the workshop, who could work at separate times to being in the classroom. Because you might find that it's people that are on the same you know, they want to do two things. And then, okay, so that'll be, what did I say, 5 till 6 maybe? Something like that. So once this comes up to the top here, hopefully this will run a carpentry apprenticeship, which it has, although as soon as you run it, there are now 0 interested, which is good to know. 5 till 7. So there we go, we're running it, but there doesn't seem to be anyone on it. Okay, so we need to look into that, definitely. Nobody in foundation education because it's only 1 till 4, but yeah, they're not going to be in there anyway if it's not during that time. That's fine. So kitchen safety and hygiene, some people interested in starting that. Workshop safety induction, we've got some people interested in that. So can we start a workshop safety induction and then put it at a different time? So there's 4 hours in there for that. Workshop safety induction, 10 places for 2 sessions, and it's 2 hours. So yeah, you would have thought that that would be possible to run at the same time. So that's interesting as to why that's not available. However, Prison Basketball League we can also start. We cannot start because we don't have something. Okay. We don't have time for exercise maybe? No, it's not in that section, that's for sure. Programs. None of that's in there. Prisoners. So let's just run. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Let's close that and that for just now, and we'll take some max security guys, of which we would take 13 because we only have 1 currently. So yeah, that wouldn't be tragic. Maybe not fill to capacity. We'll take take 9 so that we have 10 in total, and then that gives us another 9 grand as well, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so then what we need to start doing is we also need to start building these other areas. So we will put out, actually how much is that to do the whole lot? It's only 9 grand to do the whole lot, so we'll do that and they can start building that. And while they start building that, the other thing I also want to do is I also want to put a dog patrol going all the way around the outside, which I meant to do before. And all it is a patrol that's going to go the entire way around the outside and hopefully look for tunnels if we find any. Nope, I do not want to put dogs on it yet. Just settle down. So I can't imagine we'll find any, but it's certainly worthwhile, just in case. We'll run that like so, and like so. Okay, so then we shall put 2 dogs on that, and I still don't think we have enough dogs to do the whole thing, so we're going to need to buy a lot more dog handlers. However, we definitely have the money for them. Let's see, how many does that give us? 23. And how many of these do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 28. So I certainly have the ability to have 28. So we'll put another 2, and then that will hopefully, at least partly, so we're down to 7 grand daily cash flow, but that gives us a lot more dogs to go into the deployment that they're meant to be in. So let's see, dog patrols, see, there you go. So almost all the dog patrols are filled now, which is great because they'll go and get some armour and then they'll come out to these ones. Hopefully, now what of our issue? 1 prisoner's unable to be assigned to a cell, that's fine. We'll figure that out as we go. I'm guessing that's something to do with, once again, something to do with being in solitary. 2 hours until we get some max security guys, which we'll figure that out as we go. Oh, and that's now requires an entrance, which is great. So we shall put a double door from here. Built that as a 3 wide, never mind, not to worry. I can put that in, and that will then become a door. Sorry, that will then become a floor. Not a door, definitely a floor. And hopefully, there we go. Thank God that happened, because I was a wee bit worried about that for a second there. Okay, and then we'll let these guys go and put in all the. Let's see, we definitely need power to come in. So put that in. across the way, and if it's going to be a shower, we're definitely going to need water. So where's the water? Let's see. Large pipe for the water. Okay, so we can just... yeah, we can replace that. I'll put a big pipe all the way down there. Okay, so they can start doing that section. All those meals looking good, so that's a good start. Prisoners all look like they're all being fed, I think. Possibly need a wee bit more time to be fed though. Yeah, there seems to be kind of 20 odd % that aren't getting fed. Let's see, what are they moaning about? Alcohol, luxuries, luxuries. Bladder. Yeah, well, you can go to the loo. You've got loos in your cells. You can go whenever you want. Okay. I'll let them put that all together first. Ah, there we go. We've now got some max security prisoners that have arrived. So that's good. Let's just lock that one open for just now. I'm fine with this, but yeah, we definitely need to lock that one open for these times. And that is very dirty, but that's not a huge surprise. And people will move off to do various stuff now. Okay. So yeah, I mean, generally speaking, things have all round gone well. We obviously did have a minor oh dear. Yep, that's my fault. Things are generally going well, he said. Oh dear. Right. So this is something we've not encountered before. This is a power cut. The power cut comes from overstressing this. However, you need to remove whatever is causing this first before you try and fix it, because if not, every single time it will just try and trip continually. So one of the things we're going to do is this one. I'm going to take the power from somewhere else. So we'll put 2 splits in this here, and we'll make that power one just run up to this wall only, and then this one can go to these walls. So what we need to do is we need to put in a few of these here into that one, and then we need to delete a few. So we need to dismantle, let's see, those 2 are the only ones. No, they come across here as well. So we'll dismantle those 4, and we'll dismantle those 3, and that should, in theory, that should cut the power to there. That one can go down to here and here, and that should solve our issues. So what we'll do is have this go all the way down the middle there, and we shall get this going. Now, one of the things that this does do, unfortunately, is it does really frustrate people. So let's make all these jobs priority, and you find that the guys do get very, very frustrated. So let's see, have they cut off that power yet? That one's cut, and then that one's finally been cut. Okay, so now that that's been cut, I can now restart this one, and you'll see that it's almost maxed out. However, what it is able to do is it's able to power all of that stuff there, like we said, and that's going to take that one out there. So this middle section is going to stay in darkness, but that's going to power all of that for just now. And this capacitor, this power station with all the capacitors will take over the running of all of these once these 3 are made, and then once they're all extended down as they should be. So, although we're going to frustrate some prisoners there, we will hopefully have prisoners here that are relatively happy and don't really have any issues. So hopefully that will solve that problem, and that will solve that problem once they get that all sorted there. Okay. So he's going miles away into isolation, I think, for some peculiar reason. I think we need to make some of these minimum maximum security only. These the single isolation cells. But anyway, let's see. Oh, 9 per day. So we didn't want 9 per day. Let's take the intake fill capacity only, and we'll take just a general. No, I don't want any max security guys just now, but we will take minimum medium. That's absolutely fine. You can take those two. No, actually you can't, because I think the gaps that we have with no cells are medium security. So okay, there are 25 available, that none there. So maybe, okay, so maybe I do have space for these 16. We'll go for that. Let's see, so that's 4 o'clock now. Are these guys making beds yet? No, unsurprisingly. So there's obviously something I'm doing wrong with that. I'll have to investigate further in the section. So yeah, I mean, kitchen safety and hygiene is running again, which is great, because that means that we'll get some more guys working. Oh, carpentry. We have one. Do we have one person in it? We do. Mr. Merwood is suddenly... Concentration is terrible. Understanding is adequate. Right. Success chance 0%. Well, I mean, you know, 0% success chance is not wonderful. But, you know, if we get somebody past carpentry, at least we're running it. And in theory, you know... Oh, he now has 1% success chance. Excellent. Oh, someone just got tasered. Hopefully not too many people. Oh dear. There's a few people gone a wee bit frustrated there, so we'll maybe have to start doubling up on guards in there. We've got a lot more max security guys than we did before. How you getting on there, sir? Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? The fact that he's started that program, at least there was one person that ran in it. 5 till 7 PM. Yeah, it finished already, so that's fine. So that one's fixed. What is holding up these utilities being fitted? Okay, for some reason it's not bothered. I'm quite sure we added cable there, right? I'm quite sure I added that cable to be built. Maybe I didn't make it a priority, but still, that should then power all of that, right? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I didn't add that, maybe I just missed that. We'll have to then just have a quick look at the power station once that's been added though, because obviously when these guys finish this little line, which they will do very soon, we've got power all the way down to there, and then one more of these, and that should add us a connection. Oh, going the wrong way, mate. There you go. There we go. Okay, so we are now fully connected once again. Power-wise isn't too bad, so we don't need to look at another power station yet, but it probably would be handy to put one somewhere down here to start powering kind of the next expansion as such. Although I might expand up the way, just cause, you know, why not? Okay, so now we need to start making the shower in here, and within that, yeah, we're going to extend the storage down from there. So we'll delete that wall and we'll create this one. So we need to now, yes, we need to do that, but however, I'm just going to leave a wee bit of space. No, I don't really want to create funny corners. So, is there any other way to get them in? No. Oh, okay, these guys are building this already. Let's see. So we could have like a little mini corridor that... do you know what? It doesn't really matter. We can have a shower that you can walk through. I'm not too worried about it just now. And it's not the best thing in the world, but certainly not the worst either. Drains. Okay. At least this one will be a shower that actually looks like a shower. Although it's just cost an absolute fortune in drains. But whatever, not really too worried. Water, did we get water through? Yep, we did, that's good. So we shall put utilities wise, we'll put some small pipes around the edge first. Just to make sure we get all our showers in. And if we can get those in ASAP. So let's just lock this door open just now while they get all these in. And then let's also build another wall here. And demolish this wall, which will allow the guys to bring it through. Okay. Yeah, I could have waited to build that one until they demolished the wall through here, but I'm not too worried because now they're going all the way around the outside when they could just be coming from here around here. But yeah, no worries. Not too bothered about that. Okay, so we've done some decent expansion today so far. I mean, we did have, yeah, as I said before, everything's going quite well today. And then it all went horribly wrong. But yeah, I'm quite happy with generally most of that. We've obviously got we have a basketball court, we have a basketball teacher. Unfortunately, we don't have an actual anything happening with the basketball because we still can't work out how to run that. So I might have to change the flooring or something like that because I think that's on concrete and I think I need to put in some actual flooring to make it look a bit better. But yeah, I can work that out once we get on with the next episode. I can hopefully work that out in between. Let me just lock that door open for just now. And then we can put in some showers, shower heads. There we go. So put all these down the side. Put all these down this side, and another couple there. Okay, and we're just going to generally install stuff that's there, so that's good. And I've deleted that wall, so that, or at least part of it anyway. So that's good. Let's see, where's my planning? Means I can take away this wall now. I can take away all the SH sections here and this one, and that will hopefully, and they're just going to stuff themselves here by getting everybody caught in the centre. Yep, that sounds about right, but we've extended that storage down, so that's good. So rooms wise, we need to find storage. Okay, let's do it the easy way because I always get this wrong. Storage. Storage, there it is. Can extend that the whole way down there. And I think we'll delete it out of here. Just make it down the bottom there, and then they can adjust that all into the storage section. And then we can make a shower into this section. And that will hopefully solve that problem. Now I'm quite sure that I did put drains in here. That's fine as long as they've just not been installed yet. That's okay with me. And we need to kind of decide what we want to do with this area because obviously we're extended storage down. That's making that a lot easier. And we've got these guys a shower here, which is great. But we obviously could do some other sections down here, possibly maybe a workshop again. I think what I'd quite like to do is I'd actually like to move this workshop out to probably here and just make a massive section of it. In fact, you know what? Let's just do that. We've got 91 grand. We've got plenty of money. Let's start building a massive section of workshops the whole way around here. And I knew I would do that. Just slightly more. That's fine. We can work that out later. So we'll create a massive area around here to work on, for the guys to work on gradually, and that'll just square off our prison rather nicely. And then we can move these workshops, and the classroom, make a much bigger classroom, much bigger workshop, or multiple classrooms, multiple workshops, whatever it be, and possibly one making license plates and maybe another one making carpentry. Let's see, so 210 out of 211, that's pretty good. We've got one guy arriving, which is minimum security, so that's fine. 2 prisoners are unable to be assigned to a cell. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, something went a wee bit wrong over here by the looks of it. That's a lot of blood. That's a heck of a lot of blood. It just seems to be expanding as time goes on. So obviously someone had to go with a proper queue, I think. Let's see, what are they all heading for? Okay. Anyway, so we'll wait until these guys make this, and then we can just finish up this section. There's a few things I still want to work on in the next video. Want to work on laundry. That needs to improve because it's in a funky place. It's not very central. And actually, is there anyone actually working in it? No, there's not. Oh, look at this. There we go. That might help too. That very much might help. If these guys are actually... Oh, that guy did obviously not feeling well, unless he's on a set time. Let's see. How did we get on with carpentry? Oh, we have... Oh, yeah. We have people actually doing carpentry. So let's see. What's their chances of finishing? Let's see. This is Heinz. His success chance is 10%, which I'm surprised. That's actually not bad. A lot better than I thought it'd be. And we also have Holdaway, whose success chance is 7%. So I don't know how we improve the success chance of our reform programs, and obviously they're going up as we go. His concentration's bad, his understanding's adequate. So yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what you do with that. Success chances going up in carpentry, but oh, that's interesting. So you can see what programs they're in, which is pretty cool. So obviously you could really micromanage that if you wanted to. Reform, let's see, so higher reform scores 10% of stay in reform programs, so he's getting points. Past 3 easy programs, he would get 6 points. So that's interesting. Maybe, oh wow, we've brought his estimated reoffending chance down to 3% though, so that's good. If he can do more in the carpentry workshop, and it's good to have more than just one person, so if we get more than one person in there, we do have a chance at some point of hopefully producing these stupid superior beds that we've had for what seems like forever. Let's see, so we will put an entrance into this one, and that will open up this whole section that is now available for us to use. And then I guess next time, probably the best thing to do would be to have another planning episode where we replan all the different areas and kind of shift around things like the laundry. Maybe need a bigger infirmary now. We have 200. I don't know. We've got 4 doctors, and you know, they don't seem to be under massive amounts of stress. But not got a lot in storage because that's obviously just been used up, which is good. Once we get this door installed, okay. So there's a guy coming around from the outside to install a door. That's an interesting theory, but he's able to do it. Okay, fair enough. And that is not good. That is really not good. Hopefully that will be it. Yes, it is. The wall finally appearing, because I was about to wet myself that was not going to work. Okay, so do we have any utilities in there to light that up? We don't. So let's just extend this electrical cable down. We shall extend the electrical cable right through it. Now again, part of the issue with this is that if you do, we might just push this over the edge. We're not quite over the edge yet. I think we've probably got a wee bit left in that power grid, but not much. That's for sure. And let's see. Well, we need water as well. Where's the water? Water. Large pipes. Yeah, we can just extend that one down for just now into here, and we can figure out. Exactly what we're going to need water-wise once they put all of that in. So we're down to 72 grand. We're still, you know, we seem to be making money all the time now, and kind of keeping a steady balance there. So next time there's obviously quite a few things we need to concentrate on, but yeah, generally I'm quite happy with where the prison is moving on to, and hopefully we might finally get someone to pass this flaming one last person to pass the foundation education course, which I think is still running, right? Yeah, it's still running. So 36 have finished, but only 9 have passed. We only need 1 more. We've got 86 interested in actually doing it, which is pretty cool. General education, got 3 interested that are qualified, which is cool. But we obviously, I really want to get the 10th person out of the way for foundation education. And I think, as far as I remember, there's 5 sessions, so they have to attend 5 sessions every time they do it. So I'm not sure how far they are through that reform program. It would be much better, I think, if it could tell you what number they were on, and I'm sure we'll be able to. Just haven't managed to do that yet. So that's interesting. So we've got some power there. So it's not. So it's brought the utility in, but they're missing one there, which is beautiful, and that should light it all up. And that's certainly a good start. Okay. So next time, quite a bit of planning to do, figuring out laundry wise, hopefully more workshops, or bigger workshops certainly, and then we have a bit more space to work with, quite a lot of money to work with, and hopefully we won't have any more crazy riots. Then we need to make another security section over here too. Just this one's too highly stressed to run the entire set of doors for this now, so we'll see what we can do with that. Oh, so many things to do next episode. So come back, watch, enjoy, and if you have any more questions or anything, please leave them in the comments, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Cheers, thanks very much for watching, bye bye.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?